Well, hello, good morning. Welcome back to Parenting Tips Tuesday. And today we're going to be talking about 5 stupid things parents do for their kids. And well, I just got to tell you that I was the master of all these stupid things, plus 100 other stupid things. So this isn't meant as a judgment. It's supposed to be lighthearted and a little bit funny, but just to bring awareness that we're doing stupid things for our kids and we got to stop it. We're Bonnie and Thomas Leota. We are authors of Learn to Speak Kid and Raising Healthy, Happy, Cooperative Kids. And we help parents all over the globe just go from this chaotic, dark, toxic, argumentative environment to one of more peace and happiness and harmony. And yes, it is possible. Once we stop doing all these stupid things for our kids, we can actually start seeing a little bit more independence and a little bit more responsibility being taken from our children. Okay, so I'm going to go through the 5 things really quickly, and then Thomas is going to sum up why all these 5 things, and like I said, probably like 100 other things we're doing for our kids are stupid. All right, so here we go. Number 1 stupid thing we do for our kids is we make their beds. And I could go on to say and clean their rooms, but make their beds was number 1. Number 2 is we buy them stuff, all sorts of stuff from the time they first come out of our bodies. You know, they're 1 day old to their first birthday party. You know, that whole big corner of toys, you know, that is stupid over there in the corner. You already know this, but we do it anyway. I don't know why. Number 3, treating our kids with junk food. Like when we find out and know that sugar is a main cause of cancer, sugar is a main cause of disease within the body, to say, here, honey, here's some candy or some ice cream is stupid. All right. Number 4, we feed our kids 5-course meals, and if they don't like it, we'll fix something else for them again. All right. Why are we doing this? Do our kids all of a sudden, do they come out Prince of Bel-Air? Do they come out the Prince of Bel-Air and just get all this stuff because they're cute? Yeah. Stupid. All right. And number 5 stupid thing we do for our children is dun, 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 their laundry. All right. There's 5 stupid things that we do for our kids. So why are these things stupid, Thomas?
Well, first and foremost, let's be on the same page of what the word stupid really means. You know, according to Webster's dictionary, it's the ability to not learn from one's mistakes. So you do the same thing again and again, and nothing clicks to do something different. That's stupid. So it's kind of cute at first, because when you do something for your children, that's step 1. You're supposed to do it, right? This is kind of like monkey see, monkey do, or better yet, the life skill game called follow the leader, right? So what's stupid is doing it for them, because the natural progression is you do it with them. So it's stupid to keep doing it again and again and again for them. So you do it with them so they can do it all on their own. Walking, maybe that bathroom thing, right? We did it for them. We do it with, so they can do it for themselves. So yes, it makes a lot of sense that it'd be stupid to do it again and again and again for them, because there's no magic age that they'll just wake up and go, Mom, I got it. I woke up, I'm 13. I'm now bed maid certified. Watch this.
Right.
Okay. So that's what's key for that one. The next one you had was buying them stuff. Okay. Once again, that's really stupid if we look at it in this context, right? Because all those ideas, well, I love them, they did really good, I wanted a bit, and especially grandma who loves to spoil them, right? Let's just understand this. So if you buy them things, it takes away their power to develop. It takes them away, it robs them of what would naturally be a butterfly able to fly. Now let's take a moment and just look at that. Because if somebody were to show you that a caterpillar eats, spins its little cocoon, then it does its metamorphosis and is struggling to get out of the cocoon, and you just come up and you do the opening of the cocoon for them. right? It's the struggle, the wiggles that allow the fluid to get into the smallest capillaries of the wings so the butterfly can fly. Now, when we see that context and our children are exactly the same, that's why we're lightly hearted going, yeah, stupid is as stupid does, right? Forrest Gump, he was very candid about that. Then we also look at treat them or give them or bribe them with junk food, right? So worst thing you can eat, and we know it, and we're rewarding them or we're bribing them. You see, it's against the law to bribe an officer, but yet it's okay to bribe our kids. See how stupid that is? And when you think about it on a bigger scale, if you're always bribing them, why should they ever get off the couch and take any incentive to do anything? They're just going to wait around for you to bribe them again. I got 20 bucks. I don't even get off the couch for 40. That's what you're really going to create, because that's what parents are developing. So being able to just buy them stuff, no, that's dumb. But basically, it'd be important to show them how you got it. Did you buy it? Did you trade something, or did you actually create it or make it on your own? So doing it or buying them stuff, stupid. Showing them which one of the threes you did, so you once again do with, for, so they can do for themselves, that's the opposite of stupid, or better yet, smart. All right, so what do we else? We had feed them five course meals. My goodness. Whoo. Yeah, just stupid. I mean, where's the chance to be grateful to eat something, right? Because when you're starving, boy, you'll eat anything when you really get down to it. Hot or cold doesn't even come up on the palate. You're just excited to eat.
Yes.
Right? So anytime that they don't like something, that's kind of stupid to keep tailoring to them. Unless, of course, they're willing to do it all on their own. That's part of the process, right? That makes sense. And the number 5 again was?
The laundry.
Doing their laundry. Once again, stupid. Because when they are there all by themselves, and you ask yourself this, what can my kids do if I cease to exist today?
Yeah.
Would that laundry just keep getting bigger, where the laundry basket disappeared in a mound of clothes? Absolutely. Creating that life cycle that shows them that the clothes sleep in the drawer. They come alive, they come awake when you actually wear them. They take a bath, which is the laundry, right, the washer, and then they go back to sleep. But if you do all that for them, they'll never know what the 3 cycles are. And so therefore, you crippled them. That's why these are dumb and stupid things to do. The bright thing is that, wow, there is a way. There is something to bring to their light so they can actually see it. It's the setup. You see, we believe, Creating Champions for Life believes that every child is defaulted in their spirit to pick life, growth, expansion. And if there's a part of you that knows that to be true, then letting them struggle, letting them figure it out, being able to monkey see, monkey do, follow the leader. So they can play the game and step into it, so you can guide them with, hey, where's the next place for your dirty laundry? Bath time. Oh, right.
Yep.
That's smart. Simple, easy to do, and also easy not to do. But the power is all of yours, and it's all by making a choice.
Ha! So, we've been taught that in order to be a good parent in the 21st century, we do everything, we be everything, and we have everything for our kids, right? I mean, aren't you judged if your kids go to school with less than the top technology and all this stuff, stupid, competing with the Joneses stuff? Because the joy is in the journey.
Yes.
The joy is in the journey. We are excited to have Christmas come upon us, right? We get to be around family, and we get to give some things, and we get to have some time off of work, and all of these great things that come along with Christmas. But the joy is in the creating of Christmas, isn't it? Putting the plans together, going and doing the shopping, having the fellowship, and all of these great things. Well, when we do our kids' laundry and feed them 5-course meals and become their chauffeur and their maid, and we do all this stuff for them, and the child never has to struggle to make anything happen on their own, what we're doing is we're taking this big blanket, and if your child's growth was similar to like a fire, right? We need heat, we need fuel, and we need air to create fire, right? 3 elements to a fire. Well, if your child's growth was compared to that, what we're doing with all of these things that we're doing is we're taking a blanket and we're putting it over top of the fire. Or, when you clean up all the leaves and you put all the leaves onto the fire, and then the fire kind of gets smothered, and then we complain about the smoke. It's so smoky. That's what we're doing with our kids. We're taking a blanket and we're putting it over their growth, and then we're complaining about their behavior. When the joy is in the journey. Your child would love to learn how to make their own bed, and to say, oh, it's just easier to do it myself. That's a very selfish thing to do as a parent, because you chose to be a parent. Your child did not choose to come here and have a life. Your child is here because of you. And if your child is here because of you, then you have a moral obligation and a responsibility to pass the baton, to give your kids some tools. You see, we can't get rid of all of the bullies. We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to get rid of all of the contrast and all of the negative things. It's our job to give our children tools so that they can manage and handle and grow from all of these struggle and just amazing things. Guys, life is a miraculous, wonderful thing to live. But you gotta live it, and your kids want to live it. They want to feel the ups and the downs and the happiness and the sadness, and they want to feel what it feels like to break through that obstacle of not knowing how to fold a shirt to all of a sudden knowing how to fold a shirt because my mom took the time to teach me how to do my own laundry instead of doing it for me all the days of my life. And then wondering why at age 17, I'm wondering if maybe it would be better to just go to heaven early. And that's what our kids are saying. I don't know if you know this, but the #1 cause of death for teenagers right now is suicide. And they don't know why. And it's because of this. Because of stupid things that we do for our kids. We're doing too much. They are not something we own. They are not a pet. They're not an ornament that we have to polish. They're a live human being with curiosities and desires and a purpose to fulfill. And if we just keep smothering them by doing everything for them, they're never going to be prepared to fulfill their life purpose here.
Yes. One final comment. Don't ask for an easier life for you and your children, but ask for those tools and the ability to move more elegantly through life is where the joy and the happiness that you can create at will. And that's the baton that I believe, we believe, God believes, that you pass from father to son, mother to daughter. But more importantly, it's whoever's teaching the children this fundamental concept, pass it to the child.
If we've said something here on this video that, meant something to you, make sure to click like, share a comment, and share the video. In fact, we have a contest going on right now. So every Tuesday when we do Parenting Tips Tuesday, we're going to announce a winner from the last week where you shared, commented, and liked our video. All right. So last week, I want to say thank you so much to Linda Preston for sharing, commenting, and liking our video. And you are the winner of a 1-year rapid growth parenting program with Thomas and myself and nearly 100 other families from all over the globe that are learning the Creating Champions for Life way together. So congratulations to you. So now if you're watching this for the first time or you shared last week but you didn't win, here's another opportunity to share, comment, and like our video, and your name will go into a hat. And next week we're going to pull another winner for our Rapid Growth Parenting program. So with that being said, if you haven't read Raising Healthy, Happy, Cooperative Kids yet, you can download that book plus a free web class by clicking in the upper right-hand corner of this video, and then just entering your name and email, and we'll send it to you. And you can unsubscribe at any time. I mean, what the heck do you have to lose? I know you probably feel like you've read every book under the sun. You've heard everything there is to know about parenting. But I mean, if you're stressed out with your kids, you got nothing to lose and a whole life of joy to gain. Thanks so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next Tuesday on Parenting Tips Tuesday.